is up, my magic miscreants? Risen Dragon here with a fun deck for you today, and today we are looking at a legendary Golgari Midrange build. It's not all legends, but we have quite a few legendary cards, so let's get into it. This archetype really got a lot more cooler with some additions from Outlaws of Thunder Junction, but a lot of our staples are still here. Mosswood Dread Knight with Adventure Dread Whispers, draw a card and lose 1 life, or Mosswood Dread Knight, when it dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until the end of your next turn. It's a 3/2 with Trample, not a bad card to have. Sentinel of the Nameless City just generates map tokens. Glissa Sunslayer, of course, really wreaks havoc. When it deals damage, you draw 1 card and lose 1 life. You destroy target enchantment, or remove up to 3 counters from a target permanent. Those are our mainstays. Plus, we have good old Shelly. We know what Shelly does. You know, whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life, and whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. And we have our standard removal suite. Go for the Throat, destroys target non-artifact creature, cut down, destroy target creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. But we got some new additions here. Oh, we also have Tear Asunder, exile target artifact or enchantment if it was kicked, exile target non-land permanent instead. But we do have some very fun additions to our build. Shoot the Sheriff, which is destroy target non-outlaw creature. Insatiable Avarice, where basically we search our library for a card. It is a spree card. So for a black +2, we search our library for a card, shuffle, put it on top, or for 2 more black mana, draw 3, target player draws 3 cards and loses 3 life. So yeah, with this on the board, with that there, yeah, fun stuff. I'm also running Shelly's Edict, that sort of thing. But here's where things get a little bit interesting. We are running Vraska Joins Up. When it enters the battlefield, put a death touch counter on each creature you control. Whenever a legendary creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So again, with Shelly on the battlefield, not a bad thing to have. Also, the Gitrog Ravenous Ride with Trample and Haste. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice a creature that saddled it this turn. If you do, draw X cards and then put up to X land cards from your hand onto the battlefield tapped, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. We saddle it for 1. It is fun stuff. But here's the really cool toy that we have. Honest Rutstein. When it enters the battlefield, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, so we can start throwing stuff down, some big boys down real early, in theory, with Honest Rutstein. Really, really, really fun card to have in this build. Plus, we're running the Bronk. We're running the Snorse. Snorse is a Snorse, of course. We did this with our Super Duper Pox build, but this is Caustic Bronco. Whenever it attacks, reveal the top card of your library and put it into your hand. You lose life equal to that card's mana value if Caustic Bronco isn't saddled. Otherwise, each opponent loses that much life. In Saddle 3, we're running no creatures that have less than 3 for their power. So this is going to get saddled real early on. And it could, in theory, do some extra draining damage. How fun is that? So, fun stuff here. Super solid sideboard. We're running Smuggler's Surprise. This is a spree. We can mill 4 cards, put up to 2 creature and or land cards from among them into your hand for an additional 4 and a green. You may put up to 2 creatures from your hand to the battlefield, or creatures you control +1 with power 4 or greater gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Assassin's Trophy just destroys target permanent an opponent controls. Its controller may search their library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Malicious Eclipse just kind of sweeps up, Boros builds real easy. Path of Peril does the same. Cut downs, go for the throats. Debt to the Kami, in case we're running, they're running against enchantment, or we have a lot of creatures that we have to worry about on their end. So this is our legendary Golgari Midrange build. Hope you like it. If you like what you see, please like, please subscribe. If you're new to my channel, we do a best of 1 and a best of 3. So you can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the legendary Golgari games, kids. We are against Alec99 for our best of 1 matchup. We go first. And we have some removal, so I think we're okay here. Let's give him a clue as to what we're doing. Mono red. Again. I say again because that's what we just got up against. Luckily this time, though, we have some removal, so I think we're okay. Sure, Phoenix Chick. Let's see, do you have anything else? You're gonna zap me with Play with Fire? Yep, that's exactly what you're gonna do. Cool. Alright, cool. So we're gonna save the Go for the Throat for Kumano. Not today. Not today. You have a Witch Stalker Frenzy there, kid? Nah, you're just gonna take some life. Take some damage. You're gonna put down a land and you're gonna play with Fire and then Lightning Strike my Shelly, or just do Monastery Swift Spear into a Monstrous Rage. Demonic Ruckus, sure. You have that, you have that, cool. So here we go. To a graveyard from the battlefield. Alright, so here we go. We're just going to do that. Draw a card. That's okay. You lose life. I swing. You're good. Okay. Do you have something? You're gonna play with Fire and then Lightning Strike the Shelly. Or just a Scorching Shot. Hey, how about that? I'm gonna plot that. Okay, fun. Let's do this. Do this. Fun. Swift Spear. Yep, that's gonna go there. And you're gonna Lightning Strike my Glissa. And do that. I was about to say, you're gonna play with Fire my little token there. Go for it. Take a damage. So now we have the food token to play around with. Do they have strategic? Okay, there's that. Yeah, fun stuff. So now, got this happening. So I'm guessing you've got some form of power-up for your Slick Shot, which is going to... Huh? Oh. Interesting. Okay, sack that. Welp, what you gonna do? Oh, hey, the Bronx. get him. Okay, let's go to the best of 3. We are against Buckley93 for our best of 3 matchup. We are on the play. As much as I'd love to throw down that, I just don't think that's in the cards at the moment. Pun intended. Alright, so Buckley93 with these sleeves and a silver for rating. I'm guessing we're against Domain or Mono Red or Rorshov. How fun are you? Let's do this. Let's just put down this. I wanna see what they have for removal, if anything. Of course, it is ESPER. Of course, it's ESPER. It has to be ESPER. So that's how that's gonna work. Raffine. Rona. Fun. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do the Bronc. Okay, we're just gonna draw a card. Lose a life. Go from there. Alrighty. What you got for me? Raffine. There's the Raffine. Okay, so you're going to tap, draw a discard. Yep. Okay. Basically everything that a pro did a few weeks ago. What is it with people playing these pro-level decks? And yes, I am salty. I am extremely salty. Mainly due to the fact that there's just so much of this going on right now with the meta being what it is, and just people playing decks that they have no, I don't want to say business playing, but I mean, this is just ridiculous. Of course, I draw into that. You're gonna get, okay, there's that. Boom. Draw a card. Alright, fun. You gonna kill my Shilly? No. Not yet, at least. That's how that works. That's how that works. Red that line. Okay. Fun. Cool. Well, here we go. Death touch counter on everything. Alright, let's see what happens here. I have a feeling we're going to get wamboozled with a Seat of the Empire coming down because they have 1 open mana. But let's see what happens. They all have death touch on them, so let's see what happens here. Gonna give me... Okay. Alright. Well, at least we hit something. Okay. That could have been a mistake. Alright. So maybe I take back what I said about this. Now, the other downside is we're not running any... we're not running any, whatchamacallit, protection. We're not running the... Oh, we are. We're running the Smuggler's Surprise. So, take back what I said about the, you know, people at this level playing pro-level decks. I mean, that's... It's one of those things where, in my eyes... design, you know, playing those decks is great. You know, it's great experience for you. And if it gets you places, then absolutely awesome stuff. We're going to keep, because we have the draw mechanism and another land. Yeah, we'll go with the Shelley Edict, that is. Shoot the Sheriff isn't bad either, because we have... we can work around this. NETDECK, sure. You'll die. I swing for 3. There we go. Okay. Another NETDECK, sure. Gotta cut down. Not yet, you don't. Raffiner. There we go. Cool of you. No attacks as of yet. Oh man, you have another Plaza of Heroes. The Shelley, how fun are you? Okay. Alright, yep, that's how that's gonna work, okay. Tapped yourself out there, kid. Well then, do we have anything from our graveyard? No, we don't. So let's do this. Let's do that. See if we get something off of this. Hey, we get a Shelley. That's cool. Air tie. Yep. Okay, that works. I draw a card. There's my Shelley. Okay, so I'm gonna hold off on that. But again, I mean, this is just a very NETDECK-y type of build that Buckley is playing, so if it works for you, great, but get to a little bit of a higher level and you might come across some issues. So do that. Okay. Oh, cool. You know exactly what you're gonna do. Okay. So there's that. We'll do that right there. Just gonna take it out. No. Okay. Cool. Do you have a counter? Bring that back. Now you get to see a little bit of the fun stuff here. And of course you're going to have an Aganjo. Yep, there it is. Or some sort of spell here to take out my Sentinel. Okay. What are you planning? There's Shelley. Okay, there's the Shelley. Alright. Good old Sheldred. Okay. Well, what are you gonna do next? Don't do that. They draw some cards. They'll gain 2 life. Okay, cool. No blocks. Oh, yeah, that was a mistake. They've got the Shelly on the board, so... That was a mistake. They'll draw cards. Okay, they only go up to 12, so... Yeah, and we don't have anything to do here, so... Do that. See if that goes through. Yeah, that's fine. Do this right here. You're just gonna take it out. Yeah, you go for the throat. That's fine. Fun. Yeah, I think we're gonna say good game because their board is just way too big with all that happening. So we gotta take out the cut downs and put in more. Go for the throats. I also think I'm going to take out the Avarice and this, and we're going to put in the Debt to the Kami, simply because I want to see how that functions there. So, alright, so we're against Esper Legends. I guess we have to play this through and see what else we can get. Yeah, a little too slow for my liking. This one's, well, not the greatest, but we've got some play here, so... Get that going on. Have a Skrelv to begin with. Yeah. Oh. Fasten Gulch, huh? Yeah, we're gonna need to do it this way. There we go. Okay. Die. Reason I take out the Rona is you don't want to get them card advantage. Especially in a build like this, they can gain an insane amount of card advantage. Bronk. Knight. There we go. Okay, cool. Shelly. Rona. Go for the throat. Raven Man. Interesting. That's clever. Huh, okay. Cool. So here's what we do. We do this. Map token. Do this. Put a death touch counter on all of these. Saddle this. Let's try it. Of course we draw a land. Seriously. Ay, can't get anything done today, can we? Yep, is what it is. Sure. You didn't, Okay. Cool. Rutstein, huh? So let's bring back the knight. This down. Cool. Do you have an Aganjo? No? Okay, cool. And yeah, we might as well. Might as well do that. Yep. There we go. Cool. Alright, not a terribly... You're tied resurrected, huh? So that's gonna be a fun one to do, discarding a card. Alright. Take that out? Yeah, I was gonna say, take out the Sentinel because that's got the Death Touch counter on it. I think that's what you have to do. Yeah. Yep. Okay. That's fine. I'm guessing this is a trap, but... Yep, that's a trap. Oh, of course you have Surge of Salvation. Are you dead serious? Guess what? That dies. This, I'm going to take a risk on. Cool. This I do with that. No attacks. Well, Surge of Salvation doesn't... Oh yeah, and there's Rona. How fun are you? You can't cast that at the moment. They're better. Alright, fun. So I think we put... No, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this instead. Let's put pressure on them. Take out the NETDECK. Sure. Sure. Alright, well. Did you top deck something? Yep. Gix! How fun are you? At this point, I don't know if you should draw a card, but I'm not you, so... Yeah, no, that was probably not the wisest of choices. Now this they gotta be careful with, because they draw a card. Yeah, at this point I think you have to take the risk and draw the card. Honest Rutstein, huh? Even if we don't. Creature from the graveyard. Let's take a Sentinel. Put this down. In theory. I don't think Surge of Salvation worked the way that they were hoping it would work, but that is neither here nor there. Let's see if we can push some damage across. Probably not, they'll kill that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Do they take it? They do. Okay, so they gotta have something up their sleeve here. Oh, there's the Plaza of Heroes. Haven't seen that one yet. So I'm guessing they draw, discard. Although they can discard this card and play just whatever's on the top of my library. That might be a way to go. Okay, Buckley, 93. I think I've played against Buckley before. Pretty sure I have. Oh, there's Shelly. Okay, fun. Okay, fun. Okay, well, that's going to suck. But what we're gonna try is this. Let's draw a card. We're gonna make it. We're gonna get real greedy here. Okay, nothing. We're gonna do it again. Of course we picked that. Of course we did. So I think we wait. They'll draw, discard. Okay, now they got lucky. They're back up to 8. Now, if they commit with the Plaza of Heroes, that's going to be where we make our move, I think. Oh, they found that. Alright, well. No, I was about to say, wait a minute here. I was about to say, wait a minute. No. Yep. Target legendary creature. So it's it's not all the legendary creatures, it's just target legendary creature. Oh, that's clever. That draw. Murex, not what we're looking for, but I'd be able to do something with this. Of course he did. Alright, so we're going to have to play it like this. We might actually have a shot here. I think we do. I think we just swing. We get aggressive. Okay. Clever. Do that. Shelly is fun. They draw a card. They force us to draw cards. We're in trouble. Clever. Jeez. You are killing me. Oh, hey, how fun is that? You die. Or am I dead anyways? I think I'm dead anyways. Well played, Buckley. Well played. Alright, my magic miscreants. We are fuming at the moment. Or at least I am. But that being said, you play against mono red and Esper Legend net decks, and this deck does a fairly decent job with handling both of those. I mean, we got a little bit unlucky in that last one with Urtai and their Shelly on the board, and it just drained us, and we didn't have an opportunity to to come back from that. So it is what it is, but this Golgari Midrange is not too bad. We got some fun interactions of bringing stuff back and throwing down creatures for cheaper costs with Honest Rutstein. Not a bad build, I think. I think it's got some work to do, but I think we're in pretty good shape with that. So if you like what you saw with this video, please like, please subscribe, and as always, I'm Magic Miscreants. May you always be on the play, and may all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.